Hey there guys, what is going on? Gilride here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. And today, we're going to be going into the Grand War event to take on Stage 3 and Stage 4 of the event to see if we can get all S clears just using the light team. Now, of course, if you guys want to enjoy this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know how you guys fared in Stage 3 and 4. And of course, if you guys want to check out what I did in Stage 1 and 2, you can check out, I dropped the video a couple of hours ago. Of course, in that video, you guys might notice a discrepancy. In that video, I actually got boss 1-2 as only B rank, and instead, obviously, once I actually managed to re-attempt the stage, I got it an S rank. So technically, that video is actually a little bit incomplete, but obviously that was I managed to do it like literally like the moment I uploaded it. I went in and I tried the stage again, and I got an S rank. So swings and roundabouts, swings and roundabouts. Okay, so we're going to be taking on, like I said, Stage 3 and 4, and we're going to be attempting to see what we can do. Of course, if you guys don't know the team that we're going to be taking, this is the team that I've been using since yesterday. Some changes are obviously noticeable here. You can notice, one, my iris count is way lower, and two, my Felice is now +5. I managed to pull a couple of more of her through the rerun banner, hence why she's +5. And this team is pretty much my strongest team, in all honesty. I think this is my strongest team. We're gonna see how we fare here. I'm very curious to see how exactly we can challenge this event, and I'm also curious to see what enemy we're facing at this time around. I'm pretty sure I know one of the enemies already because I've already seen it in my Discord. I think we were facing off against a Mecha lid, but I don't know what this third enemy is going to be. I have no idea. The recommended element is fire, and I'm trying to think what would it be. Well, it can't be the Juggernaut, can it? I don't think it's the Juggernaut. I at least don't think it's the Juggernaut, because the only thing I can think of is like they brought back Argo Vesta, and you know they're doing that basically. They're saying Forest at Night, so I assume it's not Juggernaut. I don't think it is Juggernaut. Anyways, let's see what we can do here. Let's see how we fare, and hopefully we can get some victory here. Oh, we're going up against the Deadly Hornet. What event was this now? I don't remember this event, to be quite honest. Anyways, these are the weaknesses right now. Of course, we've got the additional bonus of having like 25% P-res down, right? So technically, you already get a minus 20% P-res. The fire res is also minus 20%. And then, of course, the light res is something that we're inflicting. So this enemy is weak to physical attacks and fire attacks. So that's something to bear in mind, which should help us. In theory, this should be a huge benefit to us, basically. So let's go with this. Let's go with Leading Spear, and let's go with Agius. One thing I'm going to do before we continue on is I'm going to switch on Do Not Disturb, because I'm going to forget about it. Always. A Gale Ride video without Do Not Disturb being switched on never happens. Never happens. Okay? Alright, let's go in. Alright, let's start off this and see what we can do here. Hopefully, Eline doesn't die. I'm hoping. That's really close. That's really, really close. Okay, I think we're fine. We are good. We're good. We're good. Oh boy, I was a little bit concerned there. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit concerned there, but we're good. We are good. All right, let's see what we can do here now. Okay, hopefully, oh, Wine died. Okay, so that doesn't really help us because that kind of invalidates this run from being an S rank run, unfortunately. Also, I didn't realize how close we were to dying. Jesus. Finn is almost dead here, bro. Okay, I need to be a little bit careful here. Maybe something to consider. I mean, I think we can get this S rank very easily. I'm gonna go back into the stage again, but the only thing I might change is I might put Haruhime a bit ahead of Wine, potentially. Also, I have another idea, actually. We don't even need Wine that much. I'm trying to think if I can bring in somebody else. I have an idea. I have an idea for future runs. We'll get to it. I'll get to it. I'll get to my idea once we come back into the stage. But it's an idea that I have that could work, I think. Especially because it'll help us in terms of surviving more so than anything else. We're taking damage anyways as well, so it really doesn't matter. But yeah, I have an idea. I have a potential idea, which can help us tremendously in terms of surviving, for sure. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're good here. I think we can triple SA maybe on turn 7. If we triple SA on turn 7, we will be fine here. All right, get that damage off. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so this is pretty easy. This is very, very easy. If you have a physical team, you should be able to do this quite easily, in all honesty. Kokono is going off. All right, I think Bell might finish this off, actually. I don't even think we'll need to get to Finn. Finn is just a sort of extra, to be honest. Okay, I do need Finn. Clearly, I'm overestimating Bell at this point, but Finn is going to get this job done. There we go. 4 million damage. There we go. Well, technically A clear because we had to take Weene into the fight, but I have an idea. I have another option, and this will actually help us tremendously, even if we look at potentially the upcoming fights, in all honesty. So I'm gonna change something right here. Instead of taking Weene, what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to take a unit that will drop the opponent's STR and magic quite a bit. I have a couple of options. We have units like Lazar. We have this Aisha as well, who's capable of doing it as well, right? She's able to reduce the opponent's STR and magic by 40%, right? Really solid as well, and gives allies STR 50%, which is kind of handy. So I might just do that, you know. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what we can do here, and see how this would affect it. I think this will be a little bit better. And what I might do as well is if I can find my revolving anklets that I have. Okay, I'll give her that one. All right, there we go. One thing to note, by the way, the equipments that I have on everybody, sorry, I didn't do this at the start. I should start doing that. That's my bad. Is all breastplates. They've all been given breastplates. Now, one thing I will say that can be a better option here is probably using Intario the Jester, because you're going up against a PvE opponent. You're not going in against like actual enemies or anything. Going for Intario the Justice is arguably a little bit better, because the big thing that you get here is you get a dexterity and guard rate increase, but your agility decreases. And which is fine, because you're going up against a stage where, you know, the enemy is a single target enemy. It doesn't really matter if you go first or second, in theory, right? Not in this stage. Obviously, if you're in war games, it does matter, but here, not so much. So yeah, that's something that you can do. I'm just taking breastplates because I haven't gotten my Intarios ready, to be quite honest. So that's the reason why. We might need to get it ready for Mecha Lid. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But one thing I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to just switch around these units first and foremost. And then we'll go into the fight and we'll try again. So let me switch over Aisha and where is Aisha? I am lost. Aisha? There she is. I was like, Aisha, where art thou? Please, I need thee. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's start with this and see how it goes. I think this is going to be a better option for us to do, and it'll help us survive. That's the idea here. This ability is to just mainly help us survive. We are getting obviously 5 turns of STR and magic down, which is huge, which means that we won't have to worry too much because we're going to be able to extend it immediately. I was thinking of potentially taking a unit like, for example, Lazar. Lazar is obviously a great option, right, in terms of being able to reduce the STR and magic and give P-Res and M-Res. But the thing with Lazar is that Militus Missile is only for 1 turn, the STR and magic decrease, so it kind of becomes a little bit of a problem there. That being said, though, I mean, this is still fine. This is still more than fine. All right, let's go for the hits now, and let's see what we can conjure with this team now. All right, so we're taking a little bit of damage on Line, please. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me, man. Are you serious? We survived turn 1, absolutely fine, but then because he added the wind attack damage, it becomes a problem there. Are you serious, mate? Yeah, he gives himself 30% wind attack damage. I have an idea. To make things better and make this a smoother run, let's get back into it. I have an idea. The way we can do this, and it's the same team, I'm not gonna change anything. I have an idea. It does require me to probably use an AoE attack for the 2nd turn, but I have an idea. An idea that will make our lives a lot easier. So we're gonna just do this quickly and get Agios off. Very, very nice. Because yeah, the wind attribute damage along with the agility up and stuff, it increases the amount of what's it called, the critical chance he has and stuff like that, along with the damage he gets. But because we have Salvation Spear, which will reduce the amount of buffs the opponents have by 2 turns, it'll make life a lot easier, because right now this attack is up for 2 turns. So if you can reduce it, we'll be fine. We will be fine. as long as we can get the hit off before anything else. Okay, good. We got the hit off. I was a little bit worried that we didn't get the hit off, but we did get the hit off. All right, perfect. All right, you can chill, champ, chill. There we go. Oh my god, my guy was going for it, bro. He was like, you thought you could get away from me? No. I am going to go for you. I am going for the kill. But no, we'll be fine here. The only issue is, of course, by having STR and magic debuffs on the enemy, right, is that you run into the risk of, obviously, well, not the risk, you run into the possibility of not being able to get counters off because you're taking no damage whatsoever, because of course your defenses are so high and your opponent is debuffed quite massively, right? So that's the reason why a lot of players may not want to do this STR and magic debuff route. But in my opinion, it's actually kind of worth it, in all honesty, especially if you can get the S rank clear. Now, one thing to note as well that you can do in terms of getting S clears is splitting them up. So you can do one that gets it within turn 9. You can do another run that gets the no members killed run effectively. You can do that. It's very much possible. It's just that it does require a little bit of finesse, and you'll have to split up the runs, which means you'll have to do 2 runs instead of just 1 run, right? That's the idea here. It's what we're doing here, basically, right? It's what we're doing here. Now, of course, in this situation, I am going to be able to get the turn 9 kill as well in this run itself. But if I didn't, I could easily just split it up and be like, okay, maybe I want to survive a little bit more. I will just give my units the right equipment and then, you know, try and survive the entirety of the fight instead, right? That's something that I could do. All right, let's go for the special arts now on all 3 of these units. Another way I would have probably done this is probably going for the quad special arts on turn 9, but we don't need to worry about that. We realistically don't need to worry about that right now. All right, Finn should finish this off. Of course, as you guys can see, the damage difference, of course, if you guys remember the first run, we were able to kill on that hit, right? Now we couldn't because we didn't have any counters from turns 2 to turn 7, basically, which is ridiculous to say the least. It's crazy, right? It is crazy because the only people countering is Haruhime and Fianna, and well, Haruhime is countering for heals only, not dealing damage, so it doesn't really make a difference there. All right, let's go for Holy Thrust there and go for the KO. Beautiful. GG's. Good stuff. We got the clear. Game, set, and match. Now, this is the thing we'll have to worry about a little bit in the next fight is, of course, we didn't lose a member there, but there is a very high chance we could be also running into the risk of, you know, losing out tremendously because we can't get the turn 9 kill. But let's see what we can do here. So we're going into the second fight. This is against Mecha Lid, the same team we're taking. Let's see how we can fare. Hopefully it goes well. Makes my life a lot easier. But yeah, I said Mecha Lid. I thought it was Mecha Lid we were going up against. Mecha Gros. My bad. I kept saying Mecha Lid and I thought it was actually Mecha Lid, but I don't know why I for some reason I remembered Mecha Lid as the main boss for some reason. Either way, let's continue on and see what we can do here. I'm very curious to see how this enemy is going to be played out. Let's see what weaknesses he has. So minus 30% magic res, minus 20% earth res, 30% wind res, minus 40% dark res. Ooh, and there is physical resistance as well. That is I think 40% physical resistance. Jeez, you're gonna need to be a very strong. Okay, this is gonna be a bit hard to get turn 9. I think this might be a little bit tricky to get turn 9, but let's see what we can do here. Indomitable sword. Okay, so he's increased his physical res and magic res by 30%, it seems like. Okay, that's fine. It should be fine in theory. Of course, we'll have to wait and see if it is actually fine in actuality, but I'm not too confident here. We're not dealing too much damage here. That thunder in damage increases and oofers. Okay, we lost a member already, and the fact that we lost a member in a situation like this is kind of scary. It is honestly scary. What I might do is, in order to make things a little bit easier for myself, is I'm going to try and do this. Yeah, there's no point in me doing that. I was thinking of debuffing him consistently using Fianna, but I'm not sure if that's a right move to go with because he might just regularly buff himself up. Let's see. Let's complete this run and see for ourselves what we're dealing with here. Because this is going to be very interesting to see. I want to see if we can get the turn 9 clear for sure, but like I'm not entirely confident. Honestly, I'm not confident whatsoever. But yeah, let's see. I mean, we're dealing a lot of damage here. We're very much so dealing damage here. But yeah, he's just gonna rebuff himself back up, from what I'm gathering. So there's realistically no point in me trying to do much here. I think it's best if I just keep going for an offense. The curious part is, how do we want to do our special arts? And can we get a turn 9 kill here is the real question. I'm not sure, you know, I'm not really sure. I think what we might have to do, in all honesty, is go for a triple special here, and then just go for hopefully a lot of damage on turns 8 and 9, and see what we can do here. Ooh, this might be tricky. This might be tricky. I don't think we'll get an S clear here, honestly. I don't think we will. I'm very curious to see how you guys managed to get your S clears. I assume if you did, you got it with a magic team. But of course, I'm trying to use this light team instead and see for ourselves what we can do here. Obviously, I don't know how much damage we dealt there. Thanks, collab attack. I'm gonna have to wait for a split second. I was actually pressing the icon button to see how much damage we dealt. Half HP. That's gonna be rough. And the fact that we're not countering as well, it's crazy because Haruhime is taking so much damage there, but Finn and Bell are taking nothing. So it results in them just not doing enough damage through like through the additionals, unfortunately. I'm probably gonna special arts with Finn here and hope for the best, I guess. And I think we might need to, I don't know. I'm trying to think if it was actually a smart decision to potentially debuff maybe with Fianna and try and lower his you know, resistances. Maybe that'll help, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. For now, I think we'll just try this and see what we can get. Let's try and get a clear in first, and then next run we can try and figure out what we can do maybe in terms of potentially changing things around and stuff like that. Because yeah, I have no idea as to what to do here. Because yeah, we're gonna get a turn 10 clear at most, maybe. Maybe even less, to be quite honest. It's gonna be less, I think. It's going to be less for sure. Yeah, turn 11. It's gonna be turn 11. 2 turns. It's not impossible. I think if we got the counters off and stuff like that, maybe it would be a lot better. And I don't know what else I can do, to be quite honest. I'm trying to think if there's any other opportunity I could do here, maybe that could work in our favor. But yeah, turn 11 kill. Interesting. I obviously don't think my assists are of much help here. Units like Argonaut would help a little bit, right, with the minus 20% light res. The Felice from the second part giving 25% strength to the allies. I think that would help as well, right? Rather than taking this dude in the under Line. Ollie would probably be a little bit better as well, maybe over this dude. Let me see, what does Ollie do again? I need to just double check 1 second. She does critical rate and counter rate up along with MP regen to all allies. All allies, sorry. That is good. Obviously, it is very, very nice, but I don't know if it's something we need necessarily, in all honesty. How is my I think we're covering every basis anyways with Finn, obviously, through the critical and counter rate, critical and penetration rate we're getting here, and then we're getting obviously STR from her as well as the Apollo. I'm trying to think of the ways we can make this team a little bit better. Maybe I'm trying to think. Let's switch around. First and foremost, let me switch around this. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. How can I make this a lot better for myself? I'm trying to think of ways we can make this a lot easier for us. First and foremost, let me switch these two around. 1 second. I think we're gonna have to abandon the expectations of potentially running that team that I just said, and I have an idea. We'll switch things around a little bit, but let me see. First and foremost, where is not Haruhime, Line. I always get lost in this, man. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Okay, switch these two around. Bring in Wine. And I'll give it somewhat of a reason why I'm bringing in Wiener, purely because she will provide 1 HP regen, 2 she will give 60% STR to everybody, and 3 we will also get a damage received boost of 2 turns, which is okay. I'm obviously getting it anyways through other means as well, but I do think this will help us a little bit. I do believe, in terms of at least surviving. And then obviously with with the likes of Haruhime being there, we can get this going. I am just a little bit concerned about Line, in all honesty. First turn, I'm not expecting her to do much. Actually, one thing I can do, funnily enough, is I'm gonna get her Hero Ascension up. I'm gonna get her to play H3 so that she can at least survive. That's the main thing, because right now the main issue is she's not surviving. She's not surviving anything. So we might want to switch that around, and let's see how this goes. I'm very, very curious to see how this will fare. It's something a little bit different. It's to just try and get more counters going as well, and generally be a little bit stronger later on. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna switch things around here. Oh, please don't hurt me. Okay, that was actually good. Good. Okay, good. All right, let's see now what we can do here. I think I'm gonna avoid using that. I'm very curious to see how exactly this will impact the situation, but let's have a look. See, so we've got everything up. We've got a lot of stuff happening here. And now we're gonna use Firebolt Strike, which will give us that minus 40% P-res. And obviously, the likes of Finn has already given us a 30%, a 25% unit single target down, which obviously is going to increase to 30% thanks to Wine. But let's see how this goes. All right, beautiful. Extend those debuffs. Now let's see how this goes. Wine, please survive, please survive. That's all I ask. 4,800 damage there. Oh, Fianna died as well. Wow. Okay. Maybe I'm a bit over my head. Maybe I didn't see Fianna dying. That was a lot of damage. That was a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting that. Okay. Maybe I might need to bring Aisha back in. Maybe Aisha wasn't a bad idea, actually. Or after all, Aisha wasn't a bad idea. Okay, let's bring back Aisha in and see what we can do there. I think maybe a bit of survivability is better. But yeah, we're going to do this one attempt. I think I'm not going to go any further than this because, in all honesty, like I say, don't need to stress too much about, oh, I'm not able to get, wild. That was so much damage, bro. That was a ridiculous amount of damage. What? All right, maybe if we do die turn 1, I'm going to try again, okay? But no, seriously, I don't want this video to be like 45 minutes long of me just trying to get S rank. If we get the run where Haruhime is able to come in and the first 2 units haven't died, we'll just see what we can go do from there. I think that's the best way to go about it, rather than us trying to do 50 different things and seeing if we can get it within turn 9, in all honesty, at that point. So let's just see what we can do here and hope for the best. Like I said, hopefully we don't get crit or penned, but we did get both, unfortunately. I hate it here. Why must you let me suffer? Goddamn Mecha Gros. You serious? Are you serious? Come on, mate. Come on. Alright, we're gonna try again. We're gonna go big to big. But yeah, it's so weird. I mean, it obviously Line has really low endurance, so it makes sense why she's able to get hit for so hard. But it's so weird that the first couple of runs we had, she was absolutely fine. So it's literally just so weird that she's getting hit for like 50,000 damage. We're good. She got it there. Finally, we're safe. Finally. All right, submersion, and then let's just go for Firebolt Strike, Piercing Spear, and Holy Thrust. Theoretically, we should be fine from here. I'm not too concerned from this point onwards, because in theory we should all survive. There we go. Thumbs up. All right, now let's just go for the KO. Should I try and do the funky thing or no? I'm trying to think if it's worth it, because he's gonna use Photon Shield, which is increasing his buffs back up. So I don't think it's worth it. Obviously, let me know what you guys think, of course, down below in the comments. I'm very curious to see if you guys have attempted it or not. But yeah, this is just ridiculous because we can't really do much from here, in all honesty. So I think we should just go for the KO and see what we can do here. And just get the no deaths clear, basically. I think that's the most important thing. but yeah, the only thing I would do next is I would probably try and do this with a slightly different team and a modified team maybe, and see if we can get it within turn 9 without any issues whatsoever. But we'll have to wait and see for that attempt. We'll have to wait and see. That might have to be done off video as well, I think. I think that'll have to be done off video as well. But I think we're going to get an A rank for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about that, I feel. I mean, that's obvious, right? Based on what we've done so far. I don't think any of these units are going to die. So at least we got an A rank. But there you guys go. This is Grand War for you. It's always a little bit tricky. You do need the best of the best. You need your perfect teams to be able to get that easy S rank, and if you're using a different team to get an S rank is a little bit trickier. I do think the final stage should be, well, I wouldn't say it's going to be easy, but I do think because it's going to be weak to light, because it's going to be the 5th anniversary enemy for sure, we know that. I do think it's going to be a little bit easier. I think the next two that's going to be dropping is going to be the Ice in Wonderland one, as well as the Recollections of the Wind enemy. But I do think the one after that, the final boss, will probably be the boss from the 5th anniversary for sure. All right, let's see what we can do here now to help us out a little bit, if anything. But I don't think we can do anything here. So we're gonna just have to go for this and see what turn we kill here. I think we'll get a turn 10 kill here maybe this time. Maybe if we're lucky. Probably not though. Probably not. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, they're guarding way too much. All right, guys, you don't need to guard that much. Let him penetrate you, and then we can go on our merry way. Come on now, guys. We'll go for Meteor. Oh no, this is the same as before. It's a turn 11 kill. I mean, we played this the exact same. It's a turn 11 kill, except we just changed things around a little bit and prayed for a little bit of RNG to have the no deaths one. Let's go for these special odds and finish it off. There we go. That didn't kill. Wow, I was expecting that to kill, but it's okay. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. My man is on 0 HP, bro. That guy was on 0 HP. But there you guys go. A rank clear. Let me know how you guys fared in stages 3 and 4 of the Grand War. I'm curious to see if you managed to get an S rank or not. And of course, if editing me has cleared it already in S rank, you guys will see a screenshot of it on your screens right now. If not, you guys won't see anything. So there you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 600 subs. And once again, appreciate all of y'all for watching the videos in the last couple of days. Super amazing to see so many of you guys, watching the videos. And I hope to continue on. Thank you guys once again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, everybody.